So this week we had biographies, which was
Yeah, interesting.
it was a challenge. It was a challenge for me because at least the way I'm kind of defining biographies in my head, it's not
Yeah,
really a, a genre that I care for, to be honest.
me neither. Although I do find there's things like Schindler's List and
Mm.
thing Braveheart that are
Yeah,
they fit.
they fit, but I didn't really count them because they don't. They're not what I think of when I think of a biography.
Well, yeah, you
Braveheart,
usually you're
yeah,
like focusing on one person specifically. Like
and their life, and
right,
um, yeah, and they seem to usually have a similar format, uh,
kind
and
of documentary, but I don't
kind
know.
of, yeah,
Sometimes.
like the actor portraying the person in question usually tries to have like, I guess, sort of they're trying to represent the real person rather than
Hmm.
kind of a mythical character that's based on somebody who existed, like Wyatt Earp uh, or William Wallace. And like Braveheart doesn't even. I mean, that barely counts as a historical movie because it's just such nonsense as far as the accuracy goes.
Oh, well, I have
Um,
an honorable mention about that.
okay, yeah.
Like if
Um,
you know Orson Welles,
mhm,
so I watched one of his movies, question mark. It's kind of
okay.
more of a documentary, but not really. It's called F is for or F is fake.
Um,
So it's about I guess during the 70s or 80s, I forget when there was this author who turned to I guess scandal. Like his name's Clifford Irving, but
okay.
he like wrote a book about this painter who lives making forgeries by
Hmm.
necessity and sells them
Hmm.
to museums. And so, like, if you go to a museum, most likely the Van Gogh or Monet or Picasso you're looking at is fake, and
Okay.
it's his supposedly.
Huh.
But the movie, like the last 30 minutes, are just bullshit. Like
Okay.
Orson Welles, like invented this scenario, and it's fun. But yeah, he's
Yeah.
constantly poking at you. It's like if we didn't have experts, like would there be fakes? Like you always have some expert opinion
Hmm.
who goes out there, and I guess they, yeah, one of the original guys, um, he's like went to all these museums, and he's like, hey, is this fake? Is this not fake? And like none of the experts knew anything. Like it was bullshit. But
Yeah.
so yeah, I guess that just calls into questions like how much do we really know about what's going on, and how do you prove anything?
I mean, I think different. It depends on the topic, I think.
True. Yeah, I know a lot
Um,
of like word to mouth and or word of mouth.
mm,
um yeah, it's hard to, I guess, with the digital age and you can record stuff. Like we've taken that for granted, especially now
yeah,
that AI has come along and that's even in question.
yeah. That's gonna get scary because there's just
Well, there's
you
so
never.
many gullible people out there who will believe
Yeah,
whatever they want to hear.
yeah, yeah. AI, like AI videos and shit. That's already becoming an issue.
It is, and
Um,
it's like years ahead of schedule. It wasn't supposed to get this bad
Uh,
until like 2027, but,
yeah,
or 2030.
yeah. Well, it doesn't help that we have, you know,
Mm,
who we have in power right now,
true.
and they just motherfucker will just tweet out AI shit, and
Yeah, he's definitely smoking the flames or stoking the.
fanning the flames.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yep. It's like, but I don't know. I guess with art, it's like I realized that one of the things I like about it is that chaotic um initial idea phase, like where anything goes. Because it's like once you start making decisions, it's like it has to follow a structure or a pattern and follow rules. It's like in the initial phase, just anything goes.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's like you miss that once you get too locked down. It's like, at least me personally, it's like maybe that's why I never finish any of my paintings. I just have to get sick of looking at them and send them out the door.
Yeah, I've heard a sentiment. I don't remember who said it, but I think they were talking about either novels or movies, and they're like, it's never finished, just abandoned.
Yeah, I think
Um,
that's maybe Leonardo was probably very guilty of that. Like,
mhm.
yeah, he never finished any of the paintings. But it's like in his case, like the original uh, commissioner, whatever, would like,
Matron.
yeah, they'd have to go and steal it out of his studio. Like, I ordered this 15 years ago, you fuck. But whatever.
Yeah. So biographies. I went with sort of your more, like I was saying. It's. I stuck with the ones that tried to kind of represent someone's
Oh,
life
okay.
story a little more than
Okay, good.
uh, so. But like I said, that's not really my favorite genre. I at all really. I
Yeah.
mostly don't like them. Um,
I don't know. I guess it does tend to be a slower paced movie. Like
yeah,
not a whole lot of action or horror. Although I guess there
well,
can
some
be.
of them might be. I don't
Yeah.
know,
Some of the
but
Holocaust movies, but I don't
y-
think I mentioned any of those.
yeah, and it's not that I mind slower pace either, or you know, it's not like I get bored, but
Sometimes I fall asleep, but
yeah, like I can't. Uh, I often can't tell you the difference between most of those movies. You know, like as
oh,
soon as I see them, I
yeah.
mostly just forget that I just watched them because
Huh. Okay.
they so many, especially the music biopics, are all the same, and which is weird because it's real people's real stories, but they all
I
seem
guess.
to follow the exact same trajectory.
Oh, I haven't seen
Um,
a whole lot of those.
yeah,
Maybe like the Mozart one. That's
there's a bunch of them.
I.
There's a whole bunch of them. It seems to be like one of those Oscar bait type
Okay.
movies that they'll just pump out
I don't
every
know,
so
because
often.
if it's an artist I like I'll
Hmm.
usually just listen to their music. And
Yeah, same. Yeah.
I guess there's a couple I read their biographies or whatever.
Hmm.
But yeah, I don't usually watch those type of movies. Maybe just because the music I like is not very popular.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be very many movies made about
Swans.
the musicians that you like.
Yeah.
Um,
lucky to get a documentary about the whole genre.
Mm. Well, I think there's a movie called Walk Hard, and it's a comedy. It's like one of those screwball zany parody movies, but it parodies like music biopics, and there's a reason that it can parody it so easily. It's because those movies are all the fucking same. They all follow the same beats. There's
Oh,
there's
can
the
you list
getting
some?
popular. So yeah, sure. There's like, let's see, you got Ray, you got
Ah,
uh I didn't see Bohemian Rhapsody, but I heard that one was really bad. Uh
I'm sure.
there's
Jamie
Walk the
Foxx.
Line.
Oh, the
Uh
um, Johnny Cash.
yeah.
I think I've seen that one
The
actually.
the Doors, which the
I
Doors was
I
actually pretty good.
yeah, I thought that one
Um
was good, and I
yeah.
haven't seen it though.
Let me see music.
But yeah, and then there's other ones like The Wall, which I wouldn't consider a biography at all.
No. No, not at all. That's like
It's
a
mostly
visual album.
autobiographical, but yeah,
Yeah, but it's more artistic and more, yeah.
yeah.
Um, Ray, La Bamba, 8 Mile. 8 Mile is a little different. It
I
doesn't
really
really follow the same.
can't stand Eminem, so
Um, Straight Outta Compton, Walk the Line, Selena. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them. Amadeus, which that one's different.
yeah, that
But
one's
yeah,
definitely Oscar bait, or
yeah,
one a few anyway. Wasn't there a Beethoven one too?
I'm sure.
I'm sure there is.
Yeah. Um, oh, Beyond the Sea with Kevin Spacey.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of them, and they all seem to follow that. Like, there's the portion of the movie where their their rise to fame,
Yeah,
and then you have to have the portion of the movie where they deal with addiction. They all get addicted to something,
yeah.
and they crash and
Hmm.
burn, and then you have the big comeback at the end.
It's like now that I think about it, it's like I wouldn't mind. Is there an Amy Winehouse one? It's like
There
I could
is,
probably
yeah,
watch
it
that.
came up.
And then
What's it called?
was it?
Back in Black.
It's not Aretha Franklin. Like, what is some of the other? Because some of the like back in those days, like holy shit, they had some horrible lives. Like they
Mm.
really needed heroin just to live day to day. But yeah, I'm blanking on her name. Simona, Nina. What? Fuck.
Nina Simone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I need to
yeah.
watch that.
There's a couple of biographical movies about her, I think.
Love her music.
Yeah, me too. She's one of my favorites. Uh, yeah, anyway, I don't have any music biopics on here. I was just using that as an example of,
No, that's good. Honorable mentions. Like I didn't even really think of those
you know,
besides Amadeus.
yeah.
But
I
yeah,
do have an honorable mention that I don't know if I should even mention because I don't remember enough about this movie. I just remember I really liked it,
okay.
and it could be like a Braveheart situation where it's pure nonsense, like none of it is true
Hmm.
whatsoever. Uh, but Ed Wood,
Okay, haven't seen that one.
um, I remember really liking that one, and
Damn.
that's about it. I don't.
Okay. Well, I
It's
guess
been
I
a long
could.
time since I saw it.
Okay, I wasn't gonna do this, but since you you can't remember, it's like you
Mm-hmm.
mentioned to go on a tangent.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. what was that movie's name? That other Johnny Depp movie that's in black and white. Was it Dead Man? Yeah, Dead Man.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
So I watched that and I realized that
Okay.
that director is really fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Jim, fuck, forgot. Jim Jacoby, some, I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
JJ
Yeah, I don't
something.
remember
But,
the director's name.
well, it's like I've seen one of his other ones, and this is on the Criterion channel. Um, it's called Coffee and Cigarettes. So,
Okay.
it's like a bunch of shorts. Like, I think the very first one is like him and Stephen Wright, the comedian, and they're just smoking coffee and drinking cigarettes, and it's hilarious.
Smoking coffee and drinking cigarettes.
Exactly.
All right. Hmm. Sounds
Yep,
odd.
I totally said it that way on purpose.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds very unpleasant to do. I mean, I have accidentally like taken a swig of a drink that someone put their cigarette out in, and that's pretty unpleasant. And I imagine smoking coffee would just be really, really harsh.
Oh, jeez. Damn you, I'm trying not to be loud.
Okay.
Uh, anyway, that was a good tangent.
Anyway, yeah.
But yeah, I'll
Um,
have to check out more of his movies because I've only
mhm.
seen a couple of them.
But yeah, I
Um,
think that's all I really got as far as honorable mentions.
okay, well, I have, I
I
guess,
guess I could go with Catch Me If You Can. That one's pretty good,
oh, okay.
but it's not quite what I think of when I think of a biography. It's more of, just a movie about two dudes who actually existed.
Well, I guess on the Braveheart tangent, it's like you have that whole class of, like historical kings and queens
Mm,
type of people. But yeah, I was thinking there's Elizabeth. I guess Lawrence of Arabia is more similar or modern. Same with the King's Speech.
yeah.
Um, like all those are honorable
Um,
mentions for me.
yeah, I would go with an honorable mention being The Outlaw King, I think is what it's called. That it's on Netflix. It might be a Netflix original. I can't remember. It's pretty recent, but that one, like, don't get me wrong, I love Braveheart.
Yeah.
It's one of the best movies ever. But like I said, it's pure nonsense when it comes to the history.
Well,
The
it's playing to the audience.
Yeah, um, one that I think is a bit more accurate for that specific event is the Outlaw King, and that one, it's not about William Wallace. It's about Robert the Bruce, which also Braveheart did that guy wrong. Like his portrayal
Huh.
in that movie is pretty bad. Um, Not that the acting was bad. The acting was excellent, but like making him out to be like
Super
kind of a
villain.
weasel and
Oh.
everything, and like, not really.
Hmm.
Uh, like he was one of the leaders of the rebellion. So
Let's
yeah,
see here.
and I have an honorable mention that I haven't seen, but I really really want to.
Okay.
And it's not even, I can't say it's an honorable mention because I haven't seen it. Um,
It's just something you want to see.
but something I really want to see. It's called, I believe it's called The Serpent Queen, and it's a show. I don't think it lasted very long, but it was on like Stars or one of those streaming services no one uses. Uh, but it's the only like it makes sense that there would be a show about Catherine de Medici, who's one of my favorite historical figures. Um, and I just want to see a movie or a show about her, and there really
Okay.
isn't
You mentioned
any.
a book about her, haven't you?
I guarantee I have. Yeah,
Okay.
I I
I
really
swear.
like
I
learning about her.
thought that sounded familiar.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess other honorable mentions I had. Let's see. There's Raging Bull
Mm.
and I guess Goodfellas and Into the Wild.
Yeah. Um, I like the movie Into the Wild. It's a good movie. It's really filmed. It makes you want to travel across America
Well, that
because it
makes
just
you want to
looks
live
so
out in the
good.
wild, and then the end hits you, and you're like, oh, guess that's not a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, see, I have a hard time because I'm not a big fan of the real guy. Uh, I find him,
Yeah, he's kind of dumb.
yeah, yeah, he's a fucking idiot. Uh, and just kind of seems like he would be insufferable to be around, which, I mean, yeah, walk around the woods, that's fine.
Yeah.
But he does seem like one of those dudes that would be like at a party talking about the purity of whatever and just talking out his ass about shit he has no clue about. Um,
As young people are apt to do.
yeah, but there's a specific type of dude, you
Well,
know.
I don't know. I guess this came up when I was listened to Plato quite a bit, and
Mm-hmm.
like he's talking about specifically Homer's Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess a modern day equivalent would be like I got to turn off my phone. Um, but yeah, so a modern day equivalent would be like the Marvel movies. But like the
Mm-hmm.
point was like I guess Plato's point was that if you raise your children to idolize like Achilles or, you know,
Mm-hmm.
fucking the Hulk, like your kids are gonna be fucking stupid and they're gonna do stupid shit and
Yeah.
they're gonna think they're fucking heroes.
Mm-hmm.
And like, whose fault is it? Like, it's
Yeah.
society's fault.
And there's the element of hero worship uh,
Yes, in the
that
extreme, and it's very
mhm.
unwarranted and very disturbing. And
Yeah,
there's
I agree.
really, like, when you talk to these people and burst their bubble, it's like, I don't know, like it's weird.
Well, it's like religion to a lot of people, especially here in the
Yeah,
United States. The hero worship, the it goes to really stupid extremes,
yeah. Well,
and it's not the sign of a healthy society. Um,
right.
the and it can be weaponized so easily.
Yeah,
When
I
you
guess that's kind of giving like Disney and Marvel too much credit. Like I think they're just after the money. Like they,
well, there's a difference between like just enjoying modern mythology about heroes and warriors and stuff. That's cool. It's fine.
yeah,
Enjoy that stuff. But um, when you live in a society where one of the most socially poisonous things you can do is criticize your military, for example, and people are ready to fucking, you know, beat the shit out of you because you say maybe we shouldn't kill civilians in a country, all the way on the other side of the world,
Right.
and people lose their fucking minds and are ready to
Well,
beat your ass over that. Like,
I think a deeper one
you know,
is like they're a country full of immigrants
hmm
who are hell bent on deporting people just because they got here first and took the land
yeah,
away from the fucking Native Americans. It's like
yeah.
we're the first. We own this.
Oh well, yeah, yeah.
You're
I
a
mean,
trespasser.
it's um, yeah, the hero worship is a big part of it. Is a xenophobia type thing. It's uh, it's an isolationist type of thing where um, we're convinced that every war we fight is for freedom, which is nuts.
Well, that's what
Uh,
they tell people anyway.
mhm. But it's that raising, like you were talking
I
about, it's
really
that
hate that
raising your
too.
kids to worship uh, certain types. That's why I could say I have a dishonorable mention
Okay.
that fits the genre and is part of this tangent, or a good example of this tangent, and that's American Sniper. Fuck that movie. Fuck the guy it was based on. It's pure propaganda, and I can't stand it.
Mm.
Um,
Oh, yeah.
I hope that's not one of your picks.
No, I completely forgot about it, but I guess
Yeah,
that's kind of, I don't know. It's like I think he was, yeah, just a misguided individual. But
I
it,
think he was a little bit more than that. I think he was a psychopath. Like if you read about some of the stuff that dude said, like during the hurricane, he wanted to go and like snipe looters and shit, and I think he even claimed he did at one point. But then,
wow.
he talked about when he was over there, just like
Oh man.
killing civilians, and
Yeah.
uh,
You made me remember. So I finally had the balls to look up Neil Gaiman
oh yeah,
and the nanny. The nanny. Like what the? You don't hire someone you're attracted to if you're married. Like how stupid can you be? Sorry.
I mean, you can hire someone that's attractive, just be a fucking grown up. That's the
Well,
thing. Like, you know,
I mean, a guy who writes comic books. Come on. But I guess he hadn't figured that one out either. So
yeah. Well, I think just all around was a morally repulsive person.
yeah,
Um,
it's unfortunate.
so yeah, it is unfortunate. But anyway, that's all I got for honorable mentions, I think.
Let's see here. So, oh, huh. I think I'm gonna, because I guess I do this every time, so it's no surprise. It's like I don't know which one goes where, but I know we've talked about Francis Bacon before, and
Mm-hmm.
the Love is a Devil, I think is the name of the movie. And it's a
Mm-hmm.
great movie, but honestly, Francis Bacon, like he's a complete asshole, and he like just uses this guy and makes paintings of him, and like doesn't really give a shit when he kills himself. Although
Mm-hmm.
he kind of set himself up for that because he was being manipulative, and then he would threaten suicide to get attention. And then, one of Francis Bacon's like shows in Paris opens up, and he's like busy. The dude jumps off a building, But anyway,
Hmm.
Daniel Craig plays the muse, and he does a beautiful role. And I guess the other actor is kind of overshadowed by that. So
Hmm.
it's like a weird movie where you don't really. It's like the supporting actor is better than the main actor. But I guess not better, but he plays a more interesting role, and he nails it.
Yeah.
But I guess
Yeah.
he's like
So the
a
Batman problem.
he's like a what stud muffin type.
He's Daniel Craig.
Yeah, like he.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I guess in a similar vein, um, I'm not sure how to pronounce this because it's French, but Basquiat, I think that's right. Um, like he was a painter with Andy Warhol. He was like a homeless black guy
Hmm.
from France, I think. But he was living like homelessly in Central Park in the 70s, I want to say. But there's a
Okay.
movie um, in 96 played by Jeffrey Wright. So he's one of the main guys in Westworld.
Hmm.
Like he's
Yeah, I
like
like
the
Jeffrey Wright.
oh, he's fantastic. Although
Yeah, he's really
like
good.
he doesn't really look like uh like the actor that much other than like he's black.
Oh, like he doesn't look like the real guy.
Right. Like
Yeah, most of the time the actors don't look anything like the real people. Um, my favorite is this isn't a biography by any means because it's all bullshit. But the Conjuring movies, where you've got Ed and Lorraine Warren being played by two of the most beautiful human beings on earth.
oh yeah. Yeah,
It's like what
they do
the
that
fuck out of here?
so many in so many
Yeah,
movies where they just
yeah.
yeah. Anyway, that movie was all right. It's like I think like just that like this homeless guy could be on top of the world. Like
Hmm.
that rags to riches American dream is
Yeah.
yeah. It's like this he went through the roller coaster and I think died of a heroin overdose. So but yeah, it was funny because it's like even when he was rich, he would have like homeless person habits of peeing in alleyways. Like,
I mean, yeah, that shit would be hard to break. Like
yeah, it
that's
would.
your life, and then all of a sudden you're supposed to just adjust
Right.
overnight.
And know how to fit into a society you've rejected. And that's,
Hmm.
really
And you're not.
doesn't give a
Yeah,
shit.
it's not like you're gonna have any guidance either.
Oh, that's very true. Yeah. Because, yeah, like all his friends just poof, like disappeared.
Hmm.
It was basically him and Andy Warhol, which is played by David Bowie. So that was fun.
Okay.
Fun to
Yeah.
see Bowie do an American accent, different things. It's like he's kind of stretching, but like he's got a.
Yeah.
I guess he looks more like Andy Warhol than Jeffrey Wright looks like the squat.
Hmm.
But so yeah, it was a fun movie. Well,
Is
kind of.
that was that your number three then, or
That was going to be my number three, but I think I'm gonna go with. Oh man, eeny meeny miny mo. I think I'll go with the Weird Al movie.
okay? It's
It's
on
like,
my radar. I haven't seen it yet.
and I'm
Um,
talking about the one with the shit. What's his name?
is
Fucking
it Daniel Radcliffe? Is that
no, no. It's the Lord of the Rings Hobbit. Elijah Woods.
oh
Yes,
Elijah Wood? Okay.
He's like
That's
this,
funny. I did the thing and genuinely got them confused. Okay.
but yeah, this is a fun movie. It's by no
Hmm.
means meant to portray reality, which I think is appropriate since Weird Al is a
I think it's
parody.
appropriate for Weird Al. Yeah.
But it's like a alternate dimension of Weird Al where he came up with Thriller and Michael Jackson ripped him off.
Oh, okay.
So
Hmm.
yeah, it's
Yeah. That sounds fun.
it is. And yeah, one of the better um, Elijah Wood little fan projects, I guess, because
Yeah, he does.
he's just kind of going off the rails. And I love it.
I do too. Yeah, and he's a huge horror fan,
Yep.
and supports a lot of smaller projects, which I think is really cool.
Well, it's just smart,
Uh,
but
yeah,
I mean, it makes sense. Not chasing after the
yeah.
blockbusters. Okay, so you're number
All
three.
right. My number three is actually, I think I need to swap these because I wrote them down wrong. But my number three, I'll go with The Aviator. It's another Scorsese movie. Uh,
And DiCaprio. It's like I don't think
yeah,
I've seen this one.
it's what he plays Howard Hughes, and
Oh, that's funny, because F for fake,
mhm.
like that's the guy who invented Howard Hughes,
Oh, okay,
the billionaire.
yeah, all right.
Like, because that's a
I wonder if
made up
that's
story.
yeah. Uh, it has been a while since I saw The Aviator. What I like about it is not necessarily that I have much interest in Howard Hughes. Um, I mean, he was also a not very good person,
What are you
but
talking about? He was made up. He was fiction.
uh,
Let me see if I'm getting the facts right. How do you spell aviator? Got it. Maybe this is a different Howard Hughes because there can be more than one.
yeah, I'm not sure. Uh, I'm not sure what you're talking about because
Yeah, I
I mean,
think.
Howard Hughes was a real guy.
Okay. No, this was a different Howard Hughes. I'm so sorry.
Oh, okay. No, I'm talking about you know, the aviator, the
Okay.
business guy. He made movies too, um, not very good movies, but he was like a movie producer for a time and was like obsessed with them. And um, he was famous for being very eccentric, very strange. He locked himself in his little home theater for months, peeing in bottles and stuff.
Where would you shit? Oh, we can get into that in my
I don't know.
my number one pick.
Okay. Uh, but yeah, he's not a very healthy guy. Um,
Well, to be a
but the way the movie's filmed is it just looks incredible, and I think that's mostly what I loved about it was just the cinematography and how
okay.
everything.
Well,
Uh,
Scorsese is like the
yeah.
nerdiest of film nerds,
Hmm.
and he like restores all these movies and has so many like just
No
get
projects and yeah.
yeah. It's like yeah. I'm not sure if he's part of the Criterion Channel, but I'm sure like his film restoration companies do all kinds of shit.
Hmm.
So
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's something on there.
yeah,
Um,
I haven't really looked into it.
But yeah, that's my number three. I don't really have a ton else to say about it. Like I
Okay.
said, this was a hard genre for me. I don't, uh, and it's been a long time since I watched The Aviator, so I might not even like it as much if I were to rewatch it.
Okay.
Could have
I
just
guess
been that time.
for my number two, it's kind of I guess on the Schindler's List, maybe side glance, but I guess I forgot about this movie, and then I was looking through the list and saw Downfall. Like,
Okay,
so yeah, that
I've
is
only seen clips.
really. I thought we
Um,
watched that together. Huh. Okay.
I don't think so. No, that is the one about Hitler in his bunker, right?
Yeah. Last Days of
Yeah. No,
Hitler.
I don't think we. I don't think we watched that one. Well, maybe we did. Um, maybe I did see that one because now I'm thinking. I do remember parts of that movie that like I remember Eva Braun having like a big party at one point,
Um, I just
and
liked like
yeah,
that actor and some of his speeches were just
hmm
really moving. I'm not sure. Like it's been a while, but
you found Hitler's speeches moving.
as did a whole country. So it's like, I don't know. But I
Yeah, let's put
mean,
this on
it
YouTube.
was more
Uh,
the guys. Um,
Go on, keep digging.
damn it, I didn't mean it. It was like I don't remember. It's been a while.
It was a good performance, is what you're getting at.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Damn it.
Yeah, I remember bits and pieces of that one. I remember obviously the some of the clips that are all over the internet of him like freaking out and shit. But
Yeah, I think there's a meme of it of
yeah, there
some
is.
certain part. I forget
Yeah,
the old one.
yeah.
Old memes on the internet.
Maybe I should
We were there at
check
Ground
that movie
Zero.
out. Oh God, I remember
Ground Zero memes.
early fucking memes. I remember memes before 9/11. So you know,
Huh. That's going back a ways.
oh yeah, I remember the late 90s, early fucking internet culture, and
Bulletin boards.
yeah, they didn't
AOL.
spread the way they do now. Um, but yeah, I think all your base are belong to us. I'm pretty sure that was in the 90s.
I think you're right.
I could be wrong.
That
Maybe.
old was it a Nintendo game?
Yeah, I think so. Or well, I don't know if it was Nintendo, but it was an old video game
Could have
with a
been
bad
Atari.
translation.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Um,
fun how it like people would take it and recreate it, and then there was like a
hmm
song of it.
hmm and then the very early 2000 memes, all the E-bombs world stuff, and
Yeah, yeah. Newgrounds and Evolve
peanut
World.
butter, peanut butter jelly time.
Yep. That's back when any dumb kid with enough time and imagination on their hands could do whatever. I guess you can still do that. It's
You
even
can still do that, but
easier
it's
nowadays. But
yeah, but it's different. There, I don't know.
yeah,
I
I
don't know how
guess
to
I don't
put my
really
finger on
know
it, but
where to incubate those ideas. It's like we got,
hmm
the big platforms, but they're all kind of gross.
yeah, it feels like now, and I don't know. Maybe I'm just being an old man about it. And I don't understand the current culture online,
Hmm.
but it kind of feels like now it's mostly just like really clever, funny tweets and shit that go viral. rather than just like odd,
I
you know.
guess I kind of look for animation, like
Hmm.
what was it? It's like Punch Punch Forever. That was.
Don't know what that is.
It's like this anime um, show on YouTube. So
Hmm.
it's all in indie. So just some guy in Patreon makes an episode every year or 3 years. But
Yep,
it's like,
definitely not familiar with it.
yeah, well, I look for things like that. So
Hmm.
I don't know. I guess I find them motivating to get.
No, I get that.
Maybe one
Yeah.
day I can be salad fingers
Ah, salad fingers.
because that's the
Do you
kind of
remember
shit
that
that
one?
I usually come up with. That's all I got to work with.
Oh yeah, when I imagine the inside of your head, it's just a salad fingers episode.
Yeah, you're not too far off. But
Uh, yeah. So who are we on? Where's mine? I'm on
let's
my number
see.
2, but I don't know if you've.
Oh, well, I forgot to mention uh, Outlier. So this is another one of those. It's a documentary, but not really.
Hmm.
But you
Okay.
remember Guy Manning? He's a Canadian film director.
Hmm.
We were talking about one of his movies he made with uh, Shelley Duvall, but
Yeah.
he made a documentary about his hometown called My Winnipeg, and I'm pretty
Okay.
sure it's all made up. 'Cause like it, like one of the scenes is like there's this winter, really harsh winter, but right before the
Hmm.
winter, like they had this stable that caught on fire, and these horses were stuck in there, and then they stampeded out into the river, and then during the night, flash freeze. So these horses were stuck in
Oh
the
shit.
river for 5 months during the winter, and they
That's dark.
would have picnics with the frozen horses on the ice. Like I said, I think this is all made up, but it's got that kind of plausibility. It is like in
Yeah, I could see that happening.
yeah, it's plausible, but who knows?
Hmm.
But it's like it's just crazy shit like that throughout this whole
Hmm.
movie. And the narration has a poetry to it that is just I don't know, it's out there. So I thought I'd mention it before I forget.
I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna look up the horse thing.
Oh, okay.
Even if I can just find like that part of the movie or something. I'm intrigued by that. Uh, okay, well, my number 2 is going to be Milk.
Milk.
Uh, yeah, and it has who is that? Sean Penn is
Oh, oh,
in
okay.
it. I'm not
I don't know why I was thinking
uh,
of the British guy.
the British guy.
Simon Pegg. Like,
Oh,
I don't know why I was getting those two confused.
yeah, that's definitely a very different person.
Well, I guess their names are
There's,
kind of similar.
yeah, I guess so. Um, Same initials. But I'm not a huge fan of Sean Penn generally. But it's about Harvey Milk. Do you know anything about him?
Sounds familiar. Was he a newspaper tycoon?
No, he was a politician in
Okay,
San Francisco.
that answers
I
that
believe he
question.
was city council, maybe. He wasn't like um, board of supervisors, San Francisco board of supervisors, and so he wasn't like on the national level politician or anything, but he's noticeable because he was the first openly gay person to be elected, uh, you know, as as an official in uh, California,
Oh, okay.
and then um, it was of the gay rights movement, and um, right towards kind of the beginning of the AIDS epidemic too. He died in '78, so it would have been pretty early on. But yeah, it's a really good story. Um,
Hmm.
Unfortunately, he was assassinated while he was in office,
Damn.
um, by uh, another public official.
Hmm.
And have you ever heard of the Twinkie defense? Um,
Sounds
it's
familiar.
like a yeah, it's like a legal thing where part of the guy's defense, who the guy who killed him, um, was that he ate too many Twinkies or something, and like
What?
like he was depressed and not doing well and isolated in his house and everything,
Twinkies
and
will
he
do
was
that.
living off of Twinkies, and
Yeah,
you know
Twinkies will do that.
drove him insane. Um, but yeah, anyway, the movie does a pretty good job of of not just portraying Harvey Milk, because I have some issues with uh, how Sean Penn portrays him, like the acting choices.
Hmm.
Um, because Sean Penn goes a little like a little more obviously gay. He kind of plays up the effeminate,
Hmm.
gayness. Whereas Harvey Milk was around in the late '70s. Like you can look up videos of him and interviews with him, and he didn't have that affectation. I mean, a lot of people did, but he just, he was very straight passing, I guess you could say. Like he didn't
Yeah, I would think you wouldn't.
do that.
Right.
Uh, but then when Sean Penn plays him, he like plays up the gayness a little bit, and I'm kind of like, I
Yeah.
don't think I'm cool with that. That's kind of fucked up. On a lot of levels, that's kind of a weird thing
Yeah.
to do,
I would think
weird choice to make.
if you have source material, you should use it.
Hmm. Yeah, and the thing is, he looks really good. He looks like him, and he he has a lot of the other
Mannerisms.
things about him down, mannerisms and stuff. But he just, yeah, he puts on like a gay affectation,
Hmm.
a gay accent, whatever you call that. The gay voice, like. And there's no need to, because Harvey Milk didn't speak like that, as far as I could tell from interviews and stuff I'd seen of him.
Hmm.
So
Interesting.
that's weird. That's a weird thing for a straight actor to do, portraying like
Maybe he
one of the
just
gay icons.
couldn't turn that off in his mind. This is how gay
Yeah,
people
or
sound.
like, yeah, maybe, I don't know. Or they're thinking that the audience won't buy him as a gay guy. Like, he's making out with James Franco through the whole fucking movie. We
Really?
believe that he's gay. Like,
Do
yeah,
you?
James Franco plays his boyfriend. Um,
Gross.
well, he has a couple. What? That it's James Franco?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Uh, and then Diego Luna, I think, is another one that he plays one of his partners in the movie. I think. Anyway, um, but yeah, it's a pretty good portrayal for the most part of uh, his story, but also what San Francisco, like the Haight Ashbury area in San Francisco, that gay neighborhood was like at the height
Mm.
of, kind of the gay rights movement in the
Huh.
70s. So, yeah. Josh Brolin is in it.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh yeah. That guy. What's he do?
yeah. He actually plays the other public official that ends up assassinating him at the end.
Hmm.
Um,
Okay. He usually does a good job. Although,
yeah, he's excellent. Yeah, he's really good in it, and he's you know plays one of those like one of those homophobes that is not. I mean, he ends up murdering him, so obviously he's
has a
quite
Twinkies.
homophobic. But the way he kind of portrays himself is just like that, like annoying homophobe that's not necessarily like screaming in your face and ready to kill you for being a pervert or whatever. He's just, you know,
Hmm.
just like that quiet ignorance um, that you get from some people.
Hmm.
You know, it's like the whole like I don't have a problem with you people. I just why would you have equal rights though? I mean, it's that kind of homophobia.
Huh. Yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, that's my number two.
Okay. Guess I don't really want to go down the equal right rabbit hole. That's
I mean, we can.
okay. So I was gonna bring up a Beautiful Mind. More of his honorable mention. Like it's a decent
Yeah,
movie, but I feel like mathematicians don't really get their fair share of movies.
yeah.
Like, and the Imitation Game was a horrible piece of
Hmm.
shit that I didn't even bother to watch because it's
Then how do you know it was a
full of
horrible piece
lies.
of shit?
I just can't be bothered. Can't be bothered.
How do you know it was full of lies if you didn't see it?
Um, I guess just word of mouth. But
Mm.
but yeah,
That is definitely
I have
reliable when it comes to historical fact.
I have read the book
Yeah.
or listened to the book, I should say.
Mm.
But excellent book.
Hmm.
But I guess that was a unless you have something more to say about it. I was gonna jump into my number one, which I just watched, which is Blaise Pascal. It was a movie made in the 70s.
Hmm.
I want to say 75. It's a foreign film, but
Hmm.
based in France in 1765-ish. I guess when he was alive. But yeah, it goes through his life and his it's funny because like now like Pascal is known as this like huge Christian advocate, but during his life like he was persecuted. Like they were harassing him for his blasphemic um
Sure.
theories, or he had the audacity to, you know, think about vacuums in space. Like, but yeah, beautiful movie. I think it's more
Okay.
relevant today than ever, just because of like just the church has really gone full retard. But I guess it's
Yeah,
always been that way. So
the anti-intellectualism, the anti-science, it's
yeah,
pretty out of control right now. Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate. Um,
yeah, it is. So yeah, there's a few good speeches in there where Pascal's talking about being guided by wisdom and not,
mhm.
you know,
I actually don't know that much about Pascal. Like the only familiarity I really have is, you know,
I
the
guess
famous apologetic.
you mean Pascal's wager.
Hmm.
The it's and really that's not. I find this speech in the book more, or in the movie, like more compelling than how it's normally summarized, because it's like
Hmm.
Pascal's wager is kind of, at least the way I heard it in the past, it's like, why not believe in God? It's like you'd be dumb to, bet on the losing hand or whatever, so just go along with it, even if you don't believe. But that's pretty much a bastardization of what his wager actually is. I think in French it makes a lot more sense. But
Yeah, I've never looked up like the source of it. I'm just familiar with how it's used as an apologetic these days,
yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
totally.
pretty nonsensical. It just doesn't make. It's just not a good argument. Um,
Right. But then
and
again,
maybe, yeah, I'm sure the original is a lot more
well, I
uh,
know, like,
articulate.
at least with like religious experiences, it's like you can never force that on someone. At least
Hmm.
pretty sure you can't. I guess you may try some.
Yeah, you have to manipulate them into it and indoctrinate them as young children to not have critical thinking skills so that later on
Right.
they're more
And like
susceptible to.
Pascal is completely against that. It's like honestly in the movie he was almost portrayed as an atheist, but
Hmm.
it's like parts of it where he's just like I only, it's like God doesn't speak to me directly. It's
Hmm.
like I just know through reason that it's, and even then it's like it's more of a leap of faith. It's like to, I guess, consent to, um, I guess, human infallibility. Like we're just stupid, too stupid to really know what to do.
So human fallibility.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got tongue tied quite a bit. Sorry.
I guess I should learn more about Pascal. Like I said, I don't know really anything about him. So,
Yeah. I mean, I
sounds like
guess
an
it.
interesting figure.
Well, I mean, I love mathematics, and so that's just
Yeah.
like one of the things I think I'm pretty sure this is Pascal, but it's like as a as a small child, like they were like disciplining the whole class or whatever, and like they were supposed to, like their punishment for misbehaving was like to do rote calculations, add up every number from 1 to 100, and like Pascal does it in like 5 seconds,
Hmm.
and he has the right answer. because it's 5050. But yeah, the way he did it, it's like you just think of it as like a triangle. Like, so you have one, and then it goes all the way up to 100, and you just flip it on itself, and it turns
Okay.
out to be 5050.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, I'm bad at
That's how I
explaining.
am with math.
Yeah,
And I'm bad at understanding anything to do with numbers.
well,
So,
I know it'd be easier with a whiteboard. But
yeah, I'm sure it would.
anyway,
But, all right.
that could probably not even be Pascal, and I'm just rambling.
I actually just remembered a movie. It's when you mentioned A Beautiful Mind. I
Uh,
remembered a movie that I had forgotten about that honestly should be on my list. I'll probably, instead of The Aviator, I might just say this one.
okay.
So going back to my number three, now that I've remembered Cinderella Man, I think that's definitely a better
Hmm.
movie. I like that movie.
I would have think Raging Bull would have been more.
See, I'm not as familiar with Raging Bull. I
You
think I
haven't
saw
seen
it
Raging Bull?
once, bits
It's
and pieces
it's
when
a
I was a
good
kid.
movie.
Yeah,
Robert De Niro does
so
a
I haven't seen it,
fantastic job.
but uh, yeah, I thought Cinderella Man was excellent. It's one of
Raging Bull is
what's his
better.
name's best roles. I'm sure it is, but I haven't seen it.
Go see it.
Well, I haven't seen it, so yeah.
Okay. I remember
Uh,
specifically, I guess a real life tangent is like because I
uh,
went and saw Cinderella Man in theater.
mm-hmm.
Like, holy shit, this was like 2005 or four.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
But yeah, it's like I watched it in theater, and I remember laughing at a part where the whole audience was crying. It's like that.
I don't know what part that would have been.
It's like he's breaking down and getting, I don't know, really despairing over something,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just laughing my ass off.
You're one of those.
Yep, I'm one of
One of
those.
those assholes.
Yep, I laugh at other people's misery. But
Yeah.
it wasn't that. It was the obnoxious fucking violins that the fucking director put in there, and it was like, it's now your time to cry. Cue
Mm.
violins. And I was just, I don't know. I guess my I don't want to do what you tell me to do. So I'll laugh at your stupid gesture. It's my story.
You don't like you don't like being manipulated in movies. I get it.
Oh, that does
Or
remind me, like in Pascal, they had the most torturous violins through the whole movie. Well, not the whole movie. Like whenever there was um like any scene of where Pascal goes on a rant about religion or whatever, or mathematics, or the purity of mathematics. It's like they'd have these violins that were just disturbing. It was like kind of reminded me of a horror movie. Very, very
I mean that makes sense
strange
if
choice.
someone's talking about mathematics. I mean,
Well, I know it's an Italian. I want to say Italian. Roberto Rossellini. I think he's an Italian director, so I could be wrong. But I know different cultures have different musical associations or
sure.
different
Yeah.
feelings associated with different music. Could be that.
Yeah.
I don't know. What were you talking about?
All right. I was talking about Cinderella Man
Oh,
and putting that as my number three because I actually just really love that movie. It's another one though. I take some issue with how the villain or his opponent is portrayed because they make him in the movie to
Hmm,
just be an absolute dirtbag, but in real
yeah,
life, from all accounts, he was a pretty nice dude.
probably.
So,
Yeah, I know a lot of
um,
those wrestling movies or boxing movies. Like, yeah, they have the villain problem.
mm,
You got to make somebody out to be a bad guy. I
yeah.
guess,
I mean, and you don't necessarily have to though. Like,
yeah. Well, I thought
um,
the have you seen The Wrestler? Like that was a pretty decent
yeah,
movie, and I don't remember a villain in that because it was more about just
yeah,
him being beat to shit by the job he chose,
yeah,
or the only job he could do, I
yeah.
guess.
All right. Well, that'll bring me to my number one, which, I mean, I just went with Oppenheimer.
Okay,
Um, I thought it was one of what's that guy's name? Director
is that
Nolan,
it?
Christopher Nolan.
Oh, oh, okay, yeah,
Uh, I think it's one of his better movies because I'm
probably.
not a huge Christopher Nolan fan. Um,
Mm, I don't know.
but
Yeah,
there was
it's like,
something. Yeah, you broke up.
oh, I wasn't gonna say anything. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
It's like I was gonna
Uh,
go off on a tangent on Memento and how that's his best movie, but
oh, yeah. Memento's pretty good, I guess. And I mean, I don't dislike his movies. I'm just kind of,
well, I was just gonna say that
uh,
it's his best movie, so that he's directed.
yeah.
So he hasn't topped his uh, premiere movie, but whatever.
Uh, I did like the one with the dreams, Inception. I thought that was it was a neat movie. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Uh, the Dark Knight, of course, is it's pretty good. Um,
Yep. Damn, Heath Ledger ruining the third one.
what's the second one? Heath
No, he
Ledger.
died, so he couldn't make the third one.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, yeah. Um, anyway, Oppenheimer.
Mhm.
There's something about the subject matter that, for some reason, to me, fit that style of directing really well. And
Probably.
I can't quite put my finger on it. Um, but I don't know. It just worked really well, I think. And I like the scene where they first test the bomb,
Hmm.
and I thought it was really, really well done. I know a lot of people didn't like that scene for some reason, or they thought it was anticlimactic. I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
I mean,
Um,
you know how it's gonna go. You
well,
can't
yeah, you
really.
do. I mean,
I guess
I
one
don't know.
one thing
There's probably
I
a lot
could
of people
add,
that didn't.
like there's this. I was trying to remember the physicist's name who was telling this story, but it was one of the people who worked on the Manhattan Project. But
Hmm.
apparently, like their phones were down one day, and it delayed, the atom bomb going off. And it's like
Hmm.
this little old lady living on some house, operating the switchboard for apparently the entire fucking Manhattan Project. She had like fallen
Oh,
asleep or something. And so they went over to her house
okay.
and woke her up.
Yeah, you'd think it'd be a good idea to have at least one redundancy there.
Yep, so much for operational security, but
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Anyway, yeah, I also like what's his name? What's the actor's name? Cillian Murphy. I think that's his name. He's really good, and I didn't. I couldn't really picture him playing Oppenheimer uh, when he was casted, but then once you see him, it's like, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
he pulls it off. Makes sense.
Well, I was listening to Cormac McCarthy interviews,
Hmm.
and like he was talking about Oppenheimer, and apparently, because he's one of the, or he was before he died, part of the Santa Fe Institute, and that's where the Manhattan Project was. Um,
Okay.
but Oppenheimer, like during college, like when he was taking the classes, it's like everybody else in the class hated him because he was a pompous asshole, and he would like they were giving lectures, and he would stand up, like say, no, 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 that's all wrong, erase the whole equation they had written out, write his own equation, like that's it, and then sit down.
Yeah, he sounds insufferable.
But I mean,
Uh,
you know,
I mean, if he's
that
right, that's one thing.
uh well, that was during a time where, quantum physics was in its infancy, and things were still getting sorted out. But yeah,
You mean
that's
like nuclear physics?
quantum mechanics. But yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's all I got. Oh, it's based on a book called American Prometheus, which I own and I have not read yet, but
Okay.
that's on
Um,
my list.
it's like the books I've read are more from like Johnny von Neumann's involvement with it, and I guess Bell Labs. But that was
Yeah, I'm not super familiar with the Manhattan Project, to be honest. Like, I know
hmm,
the broad strokes. I know the gist of it, um, but it's a part of the war that I really want to learn more about and dive into. And that might be why I like the movie so much. It's because
yeah.
I love that period of history just generally. I
Well, I
love learning
mean,
about it.
yeah, and that was also a time where you had these immigrants from Europe. Johnny von Neumann. Like, I guess there was like the five Hungarian aliens. Like, they were so fucking smart that you would think they're from another fucking planet. But yeah, it's like you had Einstein and but yeah, and like the FBI would be like on their tails, like
Yeah, and
spying
they
on
they cover
everything they do.
the whole thing in the movie too, where Oppenheimer was accused of being a communist at one point.
Yeah, good old McCarthy.
Uh,
Oh, I guess this is
but
a
yeah,
different McCarthy from the Cormac McCarthy. Okay.
yeah, McCarthy some.
But yeah, I haven't seen the movie. I guess I just think it would just piss me off. But whatever.
I don't know. Check it out. It's a well filmed, well acted, well shot.
Hmm.
Um, Speaking of movies with overwhelming music, it's one of the issues that I actually have with that director
Okay.
generally. It's,
Yeah, he did kind of
yeah,
make
the
that
music
whole
is like
trope with the like Inception horns.
at least Inception, like the music makes sense for what's happening. Like it's part of the movie.
Hmm.
They're
Yeah.
using it as cues and knowing when to do things.
Yeah.
That makes sense. But then he just kind of stuck with that style
Oh,
into other movies
well, he probably
where,
just has his sound guy that he's just
mm,
like, hey, make me a soundtrack, and doesn't even
yeah,
check.
just turn it down a few levels.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, because that could be a theater thing. Or I guess you saw it on streaming. So, yeah,
Oppenheimer, yeah.
because I know Stanley Kubrick was so fucking anal. Like, he would fly around the country going to theaters, making sure they played his movie right.
I mean, that part, I can kind of get that. I feel like I might be a little bit like that. I wouldn't actually do that,
I don't know. You make a movie, see what
but it,
happens.
yeah. Yeah, if I ever get a wide release movie under my belt, see
Yeah.
what my reaction to it would be. So, but is as guilty as the soundtrack issue that I'm talking about. There's one. What was the one? There's a World War I movie, or no, it was World War II.
Dunkirk?
And Dunkirk.
That's World War II, I think.
Fucking yeah, it is. Yeah, the fucking music in that movie, Jesus,
Hmm.
it's just so loud and overwhelming on certain points.
Hmm. It's like I've seen that and I don't remember. Then again, we were
Yeah,
probably
a
drunk
lot
and
of the
high.
the airplane scenes,
Hmm.
uh, like when he does the crash landing, I think.
Hmm.
Uh, I think that was one of the moments that kind of stood out to me is where I'm like, can we turn down the fucking music a little bit? Like, Jesus, this is kind of silly.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, anyhow, that's all I got. It's my list.
Okie doke. So next week, got any ideas? Oh yeah, I was. It was like it's October, and like most other podcasts are doing like horror,
Mm-hmm.
and we're just not giving a shit.
Well, I mean, we could do a subgenre of horror.
Uh, yeah, if you want. I guess the ones I got. Ooh, body horror. I love body horror so much.
We can do body horror. I like body horror.
I love body horror. So okay, there it is.